Our pledge to the Kenyan people. Our manifesto clearly states on how our citizens will benefit under a people's-led government run by Alliance. We have identified setbacks and valuable solutions as stated. On nurturing the potential of our youth. Challenges identified. High levels of poverty among the youth, limiting their access to education, health, jobs, etc., and make them vulnerable to political and other forms of manipulation. Lack of structures that facilitate the absorption of youth without special skills into job market that allows them to develop hands-on skills for income generation. The easy availability of drugs and other substances of abuse that have implications for the safety and health of the youth and our society at large. The limited access to reproductive health and related services, even though these are provided for in the National Youth Development Policy. The number of AIDS orphans and vulnerable children is estimated at about 1.2 million, and an old society to look after them, yet they are not financially equipped. The neglect of the boy child, despite the evidence that the young men are increasingly inclined towards destructive behavior, mainly alcohol, drug, and substance abuse. Lack of loans, grants, and skills for business startups, leaving the youths vulnerable to crime, thuggery, living in the streets, political crimes, etc. No role model and education, thus not helping build the youth. Rather, it's taking them to poverty, lack of growth and development to be better people in societies. Overdependence from the consequences of income-threatening risks such as sickness, poor health, and injury at work. Exposure in post-employment and child labor that interfered with the youth development. Treat youth families due to unfair opportunity, poverty, high cost of living, indiscipline, peer pressure resulting in not finishing education, high pregnancies amongst teens, etc. NYS, youth funds, and other financial aids that are supposed to build the youth are involved in vital corruptions, and hence target to make the youth reliable to the nation is eroded. Our solutions involve the youth in decision-making and planning to address their needs. Establish special skills and talent development bursary schemes for talented out-of-school youth. Give affordable health cover to the youth and ensure that their health is protected to safeguard the future of the next generation of leaders and professionals. Establish well-equipped vocational and entrepreneurial training centers in each county to offer skills to meet demands of the job market. Restrict the supply of alcohol, drugs, etc. by controls and measures, and enforce punishment on people engaged in the trade. The government work with NACADA to design education programs to educate the youth on substance abuse. Implement strategies for adoption of behaviors that are protective of the youth against health risks, such as HIV and other STIs, including abstinence, fidelity, and condom use. Promote the development of modern sports centers and academies in each county to enable the development of sporting talent among the nation's youth. Rationalize the remuneration and recognition of graduates and jobless from the technical institutions. Put premium on technical education and stating its importance to economic development and wealth creation. Develop a framework for identifying children's inherent abilities, talents, and aligning them to early childhood education and future professional training. Emphasize peace, moral values, and universal human rights content in education curriculum at all levels and link it with the market to ensure thousands of youth attain skills that are widely applicable. Creating youth employment opportunities via schemes to ensure fair access to jobs in county governments. Acquire skills for all youth at all levels and push them to finish their education. Create youth employment via ICT-related jobs in government and corporate world, supported by education and professional development programs granting the necessary work experience. Giving tax breaks and holidays to our youth to encourage them to initiate startup businesses and projects, thus be part of the contributors of the economic growth. With these goals in mind, we and the support of all Kenyans are determined to ensure the vital changes and reforms which Kenyans so urgently need and deserve. Join us, change and reforms. Vote for NASA, vote for Kenya.